What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well today. First things first, this whole video will not be shot in my car because that would be obnoxious. I'm actually doing this as a little bit of a prequel before we get into the real review because I think there's something you need to know about Legendary Marketer. That being said, my name is Jake. If this is your first time here, I'm simply an atypical millennial youth pastor, and the goal of this channel is to help Christians achieve financial freedom so that they can be more effective in the mission to which God has called them. The word I want you to think about with me today, before we get into the review, before I tell you literally everything you need to know, I want you to think about the word expectation. The word expectation. So often in life, your experience with something is completely determined by the expectation you have going in, by the perspective you have going into it. And if you have the proper expectation, it will change your experience. If you've looked up Legendary Marketer very much, whether it's reviews, written reviews or video reviews, you've probably heard the phrase, business opportunity a bunch. And you know what? Yes, Legendary Marketer does offer a business opportunity within it, but that's not what Legendary Marketer is. And if you go into it thinking that's what it is and realize it's not, that is something drastically different, you're going to be extremely disappointed. So that's why I created this review, so that you will have the absolute correct expectation and perspective going in to Legendary Marketer. I remember when I was in middle school, I was hungry. I was in the car with my mom. I don't know how old I was at the time, 12, 13 years old. And she looks over at me and says, "Do you want to go grab a burger?" Yes, I always want to grab a burger because I'm a burger guy. So she's like, "There's a Burger King right here." Still burger. "There's a Burger King right here. Let's go." I said, "Okay, that sounds good." So we drive up to Burger King. We go around to the window. She rolls the window down and she says to the woman, "I would like 2 Whoppers, please." This Burger King employee then had the audacity to tell my mother, "We are out of burgers." Burger King is out of burgers. I have never been back to a Burger King since. Guys, I don't care what they gave me after they told me they didn't have burgers. I don't care if they pulled out a Chick-fil-A bag with waffle fries and a Chick-fil-A sandwich, which is 100 times better than anything on their menu. It didn't matter because my expectation was set on a burger. My mouth had been watering. I had been thinking about a burger, and there was nothing else I wanted in that moment other than a burger because of my expectations. Guys, the purpose of this video is to give you the appropriate and the correct expectation of what Legendary Marketer is. On this channel all the time, we talk about the goal. The purpose is to achieve financial freedom. The way you achieve financial freedom is through passive income. And one of the best ways to receive passive income is through creating an online business. And that's where Legendary Marketer begins. I'm going to finish driving back to my office and I'm going to finish up this video for us. I hope you're ready to hear about everything Legendary Marketer has to offer. Catch you guys in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get started, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button and subscribe button, and thank you for doing that. Greatly appreciated. And now we're going to get into this Legendary Marketer review, everything you need to know, plus a lot more things you probably didn't even want to know. In the description, you're going to see a link to a blog post that is currently pulled up on my screen, that I just recently wrote, and the purpose of this was to tell you literally everything about Legendary Marketer. I spent hours and hours researching this company, the products they offer, because I remember doing my research in the very beginning when I first got introduced, and how long it took, and how many videos I watched, and how many articles I read, just because I wanted to know everything. So in this article, I have addressed every concern that I've ever seen anyone post about the company. I've addressed literally everything. I mean, good luck going out and finding something that's, as of October 19th, 2019, this is the most up-to-date and accurate review of Legendary Marketer. So, guys, we're going to walk straight through this. I'll add here in a few pieces. But truthfully, you might want to just go down into the bio and have this pulled up. You can read in more detail about this company. So I begin by talking about some of my story. Guys, I've done side hustles for years. I have known since I was in college that I wanted to be financially free. I didn't want a piece of paper to dictate what job I did for the rest of my life. I didn't want a piece of paper to dictate where my future children go to school. I didn't want a piece of paper to dictate where I go, when I do, what I do, all of that. And I've always believed that financial freedom was possible, so I've pursued it since I was in college. And I list right here just a few of the many things I did. I got an extra 9-to-5 job. I got multiple extra jobs. I traded penny stocks for a while. And I'm going to tell you guys some stories in some video at some point about penny stocks. I still believe there's a lot of potential there. And at some point in my life, I'm going to get back into it. I'll save those stories for another day. You'll enjoy those. I did some drop shipping, eBay and Amazon selling. I also spent 1.5 years selling high-end sneakers. You are probably completely unfamiliar. The most expensive pair I ever sold, I sold for $1,300 for a pair of sneakers. If you're not familiar with that culture, it's nuts. It's so much fun. In fact, pull up a separate tab and type in Shattered Backboards Jordan 1. My first ever sneaker. Love that sneaker. I don't have it anymore. I sold about 4 pair of them over my time selling sneakers. That's a whole different story. I'm going to make a video at some point about different side hustles. And I will definitely do a how to get started selling sneakers because it's a much needed video. That being said, I'm going to move on. Real estate. I spent some time there. My big issue was just not having the capital necessary. And there are strategies of what you can do without having a lot of capital. In long term, this will still be something that I am very, very involved in as real estate investing. So those are just a few things that I've done, all to the end of financial freedom. Because as we talk about on this channel, financial freedom is the goal. The only way to get there is by developing passive income. And guys, there's only a few ways to actually get passive income. And again, I'll do a future video on different ways to get passive income. But you have things like the stock market. You have things like real estate. But for someone starting from scratch, I don't think there is a better long-term strategy to achieve passive income than this right here, an online business. This is why I'm having this conversation with you right now. This is why I've fallen in love with a legendary marketer, because I believe an online business is the best way to develop passive income and ultimately to achieve financial freedom. Now, from the outset, let me make sure you get this. It's not easy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not something you're going to do in 5 minutes and now you're set for life. It's a lot of work, but I saw this graphic that was awesome the other day that basically displayed it's a ton of work on the front end with little reward to be a lot of reward on the back end with little work being put in. I think that was just a perfect explanation of what I found to be true in my own experience. So that's a little bit of my story leading up to Legendary Marketer. I realized I wanted to start an online business, but I had to ask, where do I actually begin? How do I do that? That's when I was introduced to Legendary Marketer. I say right here, guys, I want to be super straightforward in every video I ever make, whether that's money-making videos, whether that's this, whatever. I am an affiliate for Legendary Marketer. I make commissions on their products, but here's what I have to say about it. I don't say what I say because I'm an affiliate. I'm an affiliate because I love the company. I love the coaches that I've gotten to know in their program. I love the community that I've gotten involved with and that I've gotten to know. Real big fan of David Sharpe and his passion and his zeal and his strategies. The value this company offers or has offered to me has been so incredible that I promote them. So I hope you recognize that distinction. I'm not saying all this just to get you to buy stuff. I'm saying this because this is how I genuinely feel about the company. And you're on my video watching my reviews, so that's what I'm going to tell you. If you want more of my story, feel free to head right there. So we're going to get into it. What is Legendary Marketer? Who's it for? I put this somewhere. There it is. And who is David Sharpe? David Sharpe being the founder. I took this straight off their website. Guys, it's much more effective to ask the company who are they and what are they about rather than some random guys online. So I wanted to provide their mission statement straight from their website to help people start an online business or grow an existing one. That's who they are. They don't promote themselves as a business opportunity. And those companies that do, you should probably steer clear of. They promote themselves as what they are. It will help you start an online business or grow one that you already have. They are an educational company that offers various forms of support to help you grow or start an online business? Who's it for? Anyone who wants to develop passive income, anyone who is striving toward financial freedom. This is an incredible place to get started. If you're not familiar with David Sharpe, I almost didn't even talk about this in the review. But like I said, I did hours of research and videos and articles. And I want to address every question that you're going to see anywhere about this company and about David. One thing that got thrown out a lot is his relationship with an old MLM company called Empower Network. And I'm not going to go into depth. You can read more here. In fact, I linked to reports that talk about it. But he's been questioned because of his affiliation with that company. But as you do the research, you see that that company actually went bankrupt. But 2 years before that, David stepped out of it. The report was that he was sick. He was going through health issues, so he left the company. His partner at the time later said, and that information is all here in this hyperlink, that David left because he didn't trust the direction the company was going. So to me, that shows a lot of integrity on his part, that he recognized it wasn't going in a genuine, honest direction. So he pulled out of the company. And I've really enjoyed my experience, the videos, the value, everything I've gotten from David, his passion, his experience. His story is incredible, and you can find out about this later on. But his story coming from being a high school dropout with literally nothing to becoming a multi-million millionaire in sales and the companies he's began, the success he's had in those companies, incredible success story. And I've really enjoyed getting to learn from him the value that he has always offered me. So if you want more information, check out the blog post. I'm not going to read it word for word. Getting started, the very first thing as you enter into the Legendary Marketer ecosystem is their 15-day online business builder challenge. I talked about this word expectation here earlier, and this is why it's so significant. I was promoted. I was told Legendary Marketer was a business opportunity. So when I got into this 15-day online business builder challenge, things weren't matching up, right? Like what I had been told it was, and what I was getting told in the challenge were just drastically different. I really had to struggle through that. It kind of had a sour taste in my mouth because of those expectations not being accurate. So that's why I started this video the way I did. But this 15-day online business builder challenge was incredible. As you'll see right here, obviously by the name of it, the goal is to teach you how to begin to build an online business. I've actually told people that I feel like I got more value out of this 15-day challenge than I got out of some, not all, but some of my college courses. It was really, really good, and it's only $7. I've got to say this. If you've watched a handful of my videos, this doesn't apply if this is your first video, but if you've watched 4, 5, 6, 7 of my videos, and you hear me talk about financial freedom and you know you want financial freedom, I've got to ask you, why have you not done this? Like, why have you not clicked this button? Why have you not hit the link that's in the description and gone and paid $7 to get more information about building an online business? And even better than that, and I've told you this in multiple videos, pay this $7, and if you don't like the value you get your money back, 100% guaranteed money back, 100% money back guarantee if you don't get value. And guys, for $7, you can get far more value than what you're paying. So even if you decide not to go this direction, it is more than worth the $7 to educate yourself on how this could change your life. If you haven't done it, do it because of, and obviously I say this because of the impact it's had in my life. And I always want to be straightforward. Obviously, if you do this through me, I get an affiliate commission for it. But out of your $7, I'm getting like $1, I think. So that's definitely not why I'm doing this. And I'm over here promoting the money back guarantee, saying if you don't get $7 worth of value, make sure to email them and let them know, and you'll get all of your money back, fully worth the education. And guys, I encourage you, even as you're going through the program, drop into this comment and let me know how it's going, what you're getting out of it. I'd love to connect with you and talk to you more about it. I put a little picture here of kind of behind the scenes once you get started into the 15-day challenge. You'll see right here is one thing per day. There's a video that goes into each day. There's also a couple assignments that aren't overwhelming, but basically kind of just cement whatever it is that you learned. Guys, I loved the content. I actually did a lot of research on online businesses before I got involved in this 15-day challenge. And I'm a research guy. Like when I say I did a lot of research, I did a lot of research. And yet when I got into this company, I was still learning stuff each and every day. I think you're going to love it if you get in. So I'm excited to hear some of the stories. Forget what happens after. Forget if you decide to create an online business or not. I'm excited to hear the stories merely from this $7 that you're going to get. So again, hit up my link and start the Business Builder Challenge even today. Right here, I go through all of the things that the company offers, all the products that they offer. And I'm not going to go step by step through all of them, but I want to hit a couple. This one right here is a Legendary Marketers Club. It's $30 a month, and they identify as the Netflix of marketing training. There's a lot of free training on places like YouTube and other places. And again, I had watched a bunch of it, and I was blown away by how much content you were getting in a program like this. Guys, the reality is all the free stuff isn't going to provide the same level, because every one of those guys giving free stuff are also selling paid packages. So they're going to give you a piece of the puzzle, but not the whole puzzle. But what I love about this is not only the value you get here, but that they are always adding. I think weekly they are adding into this Netflix of marketing training. So for $30 a month, you're going to get so much information about online business. The second one is a traffic Rolodex bundle. Basically, this will just teach you how to do things like Facebook ads and Instagram ads and Pinterest ads. And I don't know if there's a Pinterest. There might not be. I bet it'll be developed. One thing that I love and I need to point out here is this little thing at the end, 2.0. This is a big deal to me as a customer because it shows that they are not only creating this, but as things change, and they're always changing in this industry, as they change, they are updating literally half of these to improve them and make them better for their clientele. And here's just a picture from the back office about that. So you'll get here and begin to see these blueprints, how to build your own digital products, how to get involved with affiliate marketing, coaching and consulting. So what you're going to see is some high price tags here. And I get that, guys. At the time where this started, I didn't have a significant amount of money. So these prices were really scary to me where I was at. But the funny thing is, looking back now, I mean, one of these is the same price that I paid for a college class. And the difference is that I got this money back in no time. Like, I got every penny that I put into this back very, very quickly. Not to mention how it's starting to compound now. So one thing I want to hit, and you'll see this with all of them, guys, I'm a massive proponent that you are going to educate yourself. And when you educate yourself in college, you leave with debt. When you educate yourself on something like this, it's literally paying for itself, which has been true in my experience. But the game changer for me was, and you can go and read through all this stuff. I definitely haven't bought all of them, but the ones I have bought, the education is by far already reimbursed itself. But this right here was so exciting for me. I've already told you about the 100% money back guarantee. But as I got through the challenge, they talked about a tuition reimbursement program, which meant that if I could resell the same product that I just bought, I would be reimbursed for that. So this is still nuts. And I'm a very driven person. I'm an excited person. I knew I was going to do this anyways. But they said that if I could make 10 sales, if I bought a product and I could sell the same product 10 times over the course of 2 full years, I would get all of that money back. So for example, if I bought the affiliate marketing blueprint for $2,500 and I could sell this 10 times within 2 years, not only did I make commission on those 10 times, I got all of that money back and I had 2 years to do it. Guys, if you're driven at all, if you have any hustle within your being, that should excite you. I heard that and got fired up. Anyways, that's exciting to me. Hopefully it is to you as well. When people talk about Legendary Marketer as a business opportunity, this is really what they're hitting. They have an incredible affiliate program. And I'm not going into this because this is not the core of who they are. But you're welcome to get the details right here. Their commissions are very, very generous. And again, the community that you're involved with as affiliates, all of that is incredible. I've really, really enjoyed working with this company. I think I promote 8 companies right now, and these guys are my favorite. I've just really enjoyed getting to work with them. Here I go through a lot of the pros and cons with the company, the value of the training. To me, this is the question. There's so much training content. Is it actually a value, or is it just the value of YouTube videos? And I've been blown away by the value of the training. Always being updated, always growing, always being added to. And once you've purchased it, unlike a college course, you purchase it, you go through class, it's over. You purchase this, and they continue to pour value in over time. The affiliate program to me has been a blessing. So it was a huge win for me. They're constantly updating and evolving, as I mentioned, with seeing the paid traffic support. The 2.0s, the additions that they're making. I love their support staff. I even gave an example here. When I first got started, I was working till 3 in the morning, getting some stuff up and running. And I emailed them, and 5 hours later at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, I got a reply, which was crazy. I wouldn't say you should expect that, but they do have a great support staff. This one was huge for me. A massive push in their back office towards transparency and being genuine and being honest. Guys, I'm a pastor, but above that, I'm a Christian. I'm not going to work for a bunch of sleazeballs. I'm not going to work for people who are basically trying to screw other people. What is being preached constantly, and it's the culture behind the scenes, is to be transparent in everything you do. Love that. And even if you're not a believer, I don't know how you can't value that. The money back guarantee was huge. Guarantee was huge to me, because if I didn't get $7 worth of value, I can get my money directly back, which is why it still blows my mind. If you haven't done it, go sign up for it today. And I'm a returner. Like, if I don't get the value I expect, I will return. Guys, do it. If you don't get enough value, if you don't feel like your $7 was worth it at the end of 15 days, ask for your money back. But I can confidently say that because I know that's not going to be the case. The tuition reimbursement program, you got some hustle in you. You're going to make every penny back, not to mention the commissions on everything. That was a big deal for me. So feel free, if you want more information, to come into the review and read all of that. The product prices are obviously expensive. I've heard other people say that they thought they were really, really good values. And compared to other stuff in the industry, they are. But I was not wealthy at this time by any means. I was not financially free at this time. So this was expensive for me. So I did put it in the con category. The difficulty of getting accepted as an affiliate, again, didn't really apply to me, but some people have said they had difficulty becoming an affiliate. But I really can't speak to that. I kind of gave some of what other people had said in this paragraph, but I didn't have an issue with that. And finally, the cost of the pro affiliate. And I didn't really go into the affiliate stuff in this review, but it's all here if you want to read about it. My goal in this article was to intensely research all aspects of Legendary Marketer so you wouldn't have to. Guys, I hope I've done that for you. I hope you know everything there is to know about the company. I strongly believe you can go to any article, go to any other review, and I don't think anything is going to be told to you that you have not received in this blog post and in this video. I think at this point you have the information to make the most educated decision that you possibly can. And I think today is the day for you to at least start the challenge. And if you never go any farther than that, so be it. But it's time to at least take a step toward financial freedom. I had a few questions down here. And if you do have any questions, go on to this blog post and post a question. I will answer that question both in the comment section and right here. This word is thrown around all over the internet when it comes to Legendary Marketer, and it's incredibly frustrating. There are 3 reasons it gets thrown out. I don't know if people are still doing this, but I knew back in the day, because a lot of the videos that talked about this were pretty old. There were competitors, companies that do the same type of thing that Legendary Marketer does. You'll see YouTube videos where people call Legendary Marketer a scam, and then they promote their own product. A little biased. So you saw people call it a scam for that reason. You saw some, and this is still in quite a bit of videos, people would ask, is Legendary Marketer a scam? And then you go into their video and they're actually talking about how it's not. They're just using it for clickbait to try to get people to watch their video. And then in the video they say it's not. And then third, and this is why I hit on this at the beginning, is they had the wrong expectation. They think they're going to come in and get rich quick. That's not what legendary marketer is. It's not what they're telling you you're going to do. And though you can make a lot of money as an affiliate, it's not guaranteed. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It takes work. It takes effort. It takes time. But long term, it can give you a lot of success. So no, it's not a scam. MLM, Facebook community, yes, they have one. Here's a place you can connect with me, guys. That is every piece of information you need to know about Legendary Marketer. If you're pursuing financial freedom, you need to find a way to develop passive income. A great way to do that is online business, and this is a great place to get started. Guys, feel free to go and explore other paths, to try other things. I've done a lot of them over the years. I've done small little gigs. Like you see some of these make money online videos that I make. I make these because I've done a lot of these. Making $5 here, $10 here, $30 here. But ultimately, if you're not developing passive income, if you're not developing money that is making money on top of itself, when you're not constantly looking over it, you're never going to experience freedom financially. It's a long video. I hope I gave you everything you need to know. If there's any questions at all, go down in the comments and I'm more than welcome to answer. Feel free to rag on me or disagree with me, whatever. We'll have a good conversation down in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As always, that's an incredible blessing to me. Now, I'm done with this review, and I'm going to go find some more ways to make you money online and go do some research on other videos and then make another one hopefully tonight. That being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out of here. All right, you've done the whole thing. You've liked the channel, you've subscribed, you pushed the little bell, you're checking out 2 awesome videos over there. Got a question for you while you do. If you're wasting time, but you're enjoying it, is it really wasting time? Think about that while watching this video.